Okay. All right, let's apply these rules with some examples and exercises. Example, indefinite integral of 3 over root x minus 4 e dx. Let's do that. dx. So the question is, what does this equal? Okay, doke. Well, this should be okay here. The 4 e dx. This is strange. What rule can I use to deal with the first part? 1 over root x. Not 6. That's not quite what we have there. In fact, we're going to use the power rule. Oh, the power rule, the power rule, the power rule, the power rule. Okay, so go to your power rule. We're going to be using this rule here. Go to your power rule. I've forgotten something. Go to your power rule, please, in your notes. I forgot to put n is not equal to minus 1. Okay, that is an important exception. N is not equal to minus 1. The power rule does not work in that case. I forgot, because look, n plus 1 becomes 0. You have division by 0. That's not good. All right, so add this to your notes. Okay, what happens if n is equal to negative 1? Well, if n is negative 1, then we use, oh, sorry, let's just go. If n is, then you're going to use rule number 6. So let's write that into our notes here. Let's go with a nice forest green. So we'll say use rule 6 if n equals minus 1. So copy that down, please. My apologies for that omission. So back to the example that we're doing. I'm going to use the power rule. To use the power rule, I have to take this guy and write it as a power function. So I'm going to have to write it as 3x to the minus 1/2 minus 4 x. So I'm using fractional exponents on the first term. Okay, now I can do my power rule. Okay, 3 stays out front. This is the constant multiple rule. Then you get x to the minus 1/2 plus 1 divided by, well, n plus 1. Second term doesn't change. So I get 3 times x to the 1/2 all divided by 1/2 minus 4 x, which is 6 x to the 1/2 minus 4 and then I'll throw my plus c in now that I'm done. Okay, x to the 1/2, you can write that as root x if you want, or not. Either way is fine. Okay, let's recap. What did I do? Here, I used power rule. And here I used the fact that e to the x is its own derivative. Okay, let's try one of these. What to do, what to do. Okay, 1 over third root of x plus 1. So pause the video and give that a try. So we should pause now. Try. And what I'm getting is the following. This is x to the negative 1/3 plus 1 dx. I use my power rule, so I add 1 to negative 1/3. Okay, the antiderivative of 1, well, that's just x, right? Okay, to see that, we'll do a derivative here. What is the derivative? What is the derivative of x? It's 1. Hey-o. Where was I? X to the 2/3, all divided by 2/3, plus x. Cleaning this up, I get 3 halves x to the 2/3 plus x plus c.